Hi, Frederick Douglass Stars, back in the inside garden with Pop today doing our hydroponic tower we told you about. So today it's all about light.
Let there be light. Light is really important to all your plants because the plants actually get some of their energy, a lot of their energy, from the sun, and they convert that into nutrients that feed the plant. And the process where light and the plant interact is called photosynthesis. The kindergartners have been studying photosynthesis and they know what it is. So those adults that are tuning in, if you don't know, just ask a kindergartner. They'll help you out. Now, these plants that you see here in the hydroponic tower that we talked about in the last segment, you'll notice that they're right by the window. Now, we put the screen down because we don't want too much light behind it. It makes it hard to photograph it. But normally in the daytime, the screen is up so they get the maximum amount of natural sunlight. The problem is, though, this window doesn't get direct sunlight all the time. And these plants, which are lettuce, as we talked about, they require a lot of sun. As a matter of fact, if you can give them full sun outside, that's when they do the best. And they grow the best, they get the most nutrients. So what we do here is we provide artificial light. Now I'm going to bend down and pick this light up. I'm not going to shine it straight to you. It's too bright and it would blind you. But what we do is we take this light and we face it toward the plants. Now you'll notice that this has sort of a purple or a pink tint to it. The reason for that is, first of all, for those of you that are little scientists, the light itself is an LED light, and they're very bright. But what they do is they put a tinting on the lights, and that lets certain part of the spectrum of light. When you study spectrum, you're going to find out that light goes from red down to blue. And they tint it so that it's the right part of the spectrum or light that makes plants grow best. When you're outside, natural sunlight has just exactly what the plants need. So if you take a regular light bulb, the plants will grow because they are part of the spectrum. But if you want them to grow their best, if you want to control that feature, then you buy what they call a grow light. In this case, it's an LED grow light. And we'll suspend this above it, and we'll actually leave it on for 12 or 15 hours a day. When we do that, the plants will grow a little shorter and stockier and will be very healthy. We haven't had the light on these plants. I'm going to put it down so you can see it a little better.
But I'll tell you, Pop, we have had the light on another tower next door. And it's amazing that the teachers noticed that the plants that had the light, leaves seemed a lot bigger than the plants in here. The other cool thing that the kindergartners noticed is in the morning when they came in, their lettuce was facing, all their little faces were out the window towards the light. But when we turned on that pink light, all of the plants moved and faced that light. It was the coolest thing.
And that's a natural thing. As I said, you'll notice these are sort of tall and they're a little spindly. They're healthy plants. That's not a problem. But the reason they're doing that, they actually are reaching for sunlight. They want more light. You've heard of sunflowers. As a matter of fact, the students here at Frederick Douglass grow sunflowers outside in the summer. And if you ever see a whole field of sunflowers, what's interesting is the flowers themselves will follow the sun. So if the sun rises in the morning, they're facing the sun, and as it goes, you can't see them move. They move so slowly, but by evening, they're facing the sun as it sets. And all plants will do that. If you put a plant in the window in your home, you'll notice that it will start to grow toward the window. And so what you should do is turn the plant. Now here, we don't have to do that because we're going to put the light up on it and it'll shine straight down. So what are they going to do? They're going to grow up and face the sun. The reason, Mrs. Cunningham, that the leaves get bigger is because once they have the light they need, they want more surface on the leaf so they can fully photosynthesize and gather the energy from the sun. As I mentioned in the last segment, they will convert some of the sunlight into energy that feeds the plant, and that's through photosynthesis.
That's amazing. Can you believe it? Come visit our room soon or get one of your own towers. This is called a Mr. Stacky. Anybody can get it online and it's super easy. So enjoy your indoor planting.
And eat your lettuce.